I believe I've been saying this all along. She's an absolutely treacherous woman. She's ponderous. Ponderous. She couldn't stoop any lower if she tried. It's unbelievable.
Folks, I do believe Tom Bauer, Power Hour Tom Bauer, couldn't have been more accurate in his description of the Scheiss Mice. How low can you stoop? I mean, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And there's nobody around her? Nobody. I mean, honestly, there is no dog person that would do this. I'm going to read this. I'm going to show you this video, and I'm going to break this down. I don't know how this is going to go, all right? I'm in a mood, all right, folks? Just letting you know, all right? You've been warned. Let's get into this. So, Dumsky, okay, so mind you, let's just keep this in perspective. She's been on this for a week, okay? Her first post was 7 days ago. She puts this up yesterday, okay? Now, this didn't happen yesterday, okay? She didn't just whip this montage together yesterday. Also, if you look right here, the top, it says original audio. I'm assuming she had somebody put that song together, that piano whatever, for her. So it's hers, probably, so she could claim it if somebody was to use it. I have no idea. Original audio, there's not enough dramatic piano songs that you could have used. Who does this? An absolutely out of touch person that has no sort of common sense nor how to act like a human being. Certainly not a dog person. Certainly not an animal lover. Let's get into this. I'm in a mood. You've been warned. So she says, in memory of Guy, aka Broke Leg Beagle. Now listen to this, okay? By the way, look at this shit. Okay, first of all, if your little friend, your little pooch, or your little kitty, whatever, passed on, you're not gonna sit here and write a 500-word essay on it. You're gonna be devastated. You know what I mean? You're not gonna sit there and do this. You're not gonna put together a montage of the whole. By the way, the whole thing reeks of desperation, sympathy. I'm a victim. Next, what other? You know what? Because the first thing didn't work. What's next? Unbelievable. I'm in a mood. Listen to this. In 2015, I adopted a beagle. Not I adopted my sweet little Guy. You know what I'm saying? I adopted a beagle. A beagle. I bought a couch. It's right there. It's bullshit. Okay? And I know everybody grieves and everybody has a different way of grieving. You're not going to say, I adopted a beagle. I bought a car. If it's something that you love and care about, you're going to say, in 2015, I met, my little angel, my little man, the love of my life, one of the loves of my life, whatever. You're going to say something. I'm not a beagle. What does a human say? Oh, a beagle. It is a dog. I adopted a four-legged creature, right? From a dog rescue shelter in Canada. He had been at a kill shelter in Kentucky. So she's got to let you know, look what a great person I am. You know what I mean? Look at this. Not only did I get him from Canada, but he had been at a kill shelter in Kentucky. So I'm a really good person because I saved him from a Kentucky kill shelter. You know what I mean? Most kill shelters, stupid ass, are kill shelters. Bozo. By the way, how much money has she donated to shelters? There's a question. Numbnuts. Speaking of which, you know what? A segue. All of these, I'm gonna lose. All of these celebrities, right? With the shopping and the bullshit and the this and the that and all they're not. How many fucking purses? How many cars? How many bullshit? How much shit can you buy? You can only use one at a time. You see what I'm saying? None of these assholes, none of them. Where are their charities? Maybe they don't help animals. Where are any of them helping? Anything. You know how many causes there are? The people that need actual help? I could go down the list. Oh, yeah, you got Kim Kardashian. She's trying to get fucking prisoners out of jail. That's your fucking plight in life, lady? Getting fucking criminals out of jail? That's the biggest deal in your life? Criminals out of jail. Go fuck them. How's that? Fuck. Are you shitting me? I'm in a mood. So I adopted him from this kill shelter in Kentucky, and he was given a few days to live, and I swooped him up, and I fell in love. they referred to him as the little guy. Who, bitch? The Kentucky kill shelter or the Canada kill shelter? Most people will call a little tiny, puppy this. Oh, look at this little guy. He's so cute. It's pretty common, dumbass. And she's so brilliant in her name choices. I'm in a mood, folks. She's so brilliant in her name picking that even on her own stupid show, there's the only substantial credit to her. Maybe I shouldn't do this video today. The only credit that this yacht has is Suits. And you know what her stupid name was on that? She's so brilliant with all her originality. Okay, you wonder why she allegedly can't come up with a original idea if it landed on top of her. Her flippin' name in the show was Rachel. Her frickin' name is Rachel. Oh, they called him Guy, so I'm gonna call him Guy? Real great, real brilliant. And he was the best guy any girl could have asked for. Well, considering your dating history, I'm gonna believe you on that. If you followed me on Instagram, now we're going back in time. If you followed me on Instagram back in the day, like, hey, remember me? Remember what I did back in the day? Look at me. Do you guys remember what a cool, hip chick I was? Remember I talked about, whatever, it's my stupid hats, whatever the hell she's talking about. You saw a lot of him. Like, what are we talking about here, lady? Did your dog pass away? Are you, trying to say, look, I'm back on Instagram. I'm an influencer again. Sure, dumbass. I was one of the few people in the world that had the opportunity to have a life of opulence and regalness and elegance, and I've only been one of the few of a handful of people that has probably had a princess wedding in my life. But yeah, remember me when I was on the gram? By the way, Instagram, no, does anybody give a shit about Instagram anymore? It's fading. Facebook is fading. Instagram is fading. These are dying mediums. Okay, yeah, people are still on them, but it's not like it was. Folks, if you followed me back on Instagram in the day, you saw a lot of him. And on the TIG, too. Remember I had the TIG? I mean, this is the desperation. People that talk about their past. Hey, remember what it was like when we were in, college or high school or what? No, who cares? People that talk about, you remember when? Remember when? It's the lowest form of conversation. Remember when? He was with me at Suits. Remember I was on a show? I used to be on a TV show. Bitch, you were on a 45 seconds an episode or some shit like that at Suits when I got engaged and then married. Is this about the dog or is this about your resume? When I became a mom, he was with me for everything. The quiet, the chaos, the calm, the comfort. What about the dog? Because this really seems about you. What about the dog? How about that? He brought so much joy to my life. He was so special. He was always, you know what I mean? I mean, I could tell you a zillion things about a dog. The look in his eyes, no matter how, no matter how bad of a day I had, the look in their eyes would just cheer me right up. I mean, I could say 10,000 things about a dog. You know what I mean? Working at the desk and just knowing that they were just, snoring by your feet. I could say 10,000 things about a dog. Do you know what I mean? I mean, this lady is sitting here talking about her resume. Then listen to this. He endured a terrible accident shortly before I moved to the UK. He endured a terrible accident. What was he working the crane at the local construction yard and got clipped? Did the scaffolding break while he was laying, while he was roofing? What happened? When he was bricklaying, did the scaffolding collapse and, some bricks crushed his paws? What happened? Numbnuts? No, she don't break that story. He endured a terrible accident. Well, let's do the math. His paws are literally 4 inches long, and he's 7 inches off the ground. What kind of accident could have happened, dumbass? Shortly before I moved to the UK, which had him undergoing surgeries for several months and unable to leave the clinic. Doctors said he would never walk again, but Dr. Noel Fitzpatrick, plug, said he could do it. H and I would drive late at night after hours to see Guy as he recovered in Surrey for months on end. Why late at night? After hours. So not only is this dog, so Not only is this doctor helping you, but now he's got to stay late so your stupid ass can show up. Like, oh, I don't want to be seen. I can't meet people at the veterinarian office to see guys he recovered in Surrey for months on end. I will always be grateful to Noel and his team. The team at Queen. This is a plug, folks. This is a plug. Where's the shit about the dog? I will always be grateful to Noel and his team, the team at Queen's West Animal Hospital in Toronto. Our vets now. Listen to this shit. Okay, you ready for this, dumbass? Our vets now. And my friends and community, thank you for loving him so. Okay, so let me get this straight. Your veterinary, so you live in Montecito, okay? I don't know if you guys, I'm sure a lot of you have had little tiny, animals, okay? If they got to go to the vet, they got to go to the vet. If there's something wrong with a dog, you don't sit there and go, you know what, we got to charter a flight. What time are we going to make it to Toronto from Montecito so we can get the, you know what I mean? You got to go. When you got to go, you got to go. I mean, unless it's some, a specialist procedure or something, and this is the only people that do it. That's a different scenario. But if your dog's got an issue, you don't sit there and dick around like, oh, you know what, let's pack. Let's get a jet. We got to, get hotel rooms and everything and, whatever, and the time difference or whatever's going on. This is so bullshit. Your vet now, that tells you the level of care that she's given her animals. Your vet is in another country. Our vets now and my friends and community, thank you for loving him so. Why do your friends and your community thank him? It's your dog. By the way, I don't give a shit what my friends or my community thinks. I care about my dog and what I'm doing for my dog. I'm in a mood. I will always be grateful to Noel and his team. Okay, hang on. I read that. Because many of you will now see guys. So now I'm setting the tone. I'm letting you know, like, hey, just want to let you know. I mean, you're brought, listen. I didn't say anything when it happened, but I probably should address this. I want to see if I can get sympathy. I want to see if you guys can all, remember that, hey, I used to be kind of a cool, hip chick when I was blogging. Who the fuck blogs anymore? What the hell is that? Does anybody give a shit? Who's reading blogs? I will always be great. Okay, hang on. Because many of you will now see Guy in this new series. I hope you'll come to understand why I am so devastated by his loss. Okay, wait a minute. Because many of you will now see Guy in this new series. I hope you will come to understand why I am so devastated by his loss. I could give a flying frog's fat fanny what anybody thinks because my dog is in my show. Why I'm so devastated. I hope you can see, based on what your opinion is of my dog, why I am so devastated. Not because I'm actually devastated. I just hope you can see that I need sympathy and you should really think about considering watching my show because now I've got a puppy angle in here and everybody loves puppy or dogs. I call them all puppy. It doesn't matter. I don't care if it's, 20 years old. I'm calling it a puppy. Look at this adorable puppy. I love the dogs. I love the cats too. I love them all. An animal sanctuary would be my goal. Okay, I'll take them all. I'll take them all because so I have cried. Now here's listen to this bullshit. I've cried too many tears to count. Yeah, the type of tears. Okay, not only that, I've cried too many tears to count. I think pretty much a human at some point in time would understand tears and get it. The type of tears that make you get in the shower with absurd bitch. Are you? There's this Harlequin. I'm a lame ass of what is this? E. Cummings with a rose before art thou. The type of tears that make you get into the shower with absurd hope that running water on your face will somehow make you not. That's. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me, lady? Are you shitting me? Does this woman have? Does this woman have an actual human? I'm telling you she's an alien. I'm telling you she's an alien. She has a deficit in this person is definitely deficit, okay? There's vitamin deficiencies and there's a human level deficiency that this one is allegedly very deficient in. Somehow make you feel them or pretend they're not there, but they are. And that's okay too. Let me read this again. I have cried too many tears to count. The type of tears that make you get in the shower with absurd hope that running water on your face will somehow make you not feel them. Who in the hell's ever said that in their life? Like, if I get in the shower, I'm not gonna be emotional anymore. What kind of shit is that? What kind of alien creature shit is that? What is that? What they do on other planets when they're trying not to feel something? They get in water. Oh, you know what? I feel great now. Yeah, I feel wonderful about the whole situation. Oh, it's all I needed was some water. But they are, and that's okay too. Thank you for so many years of unconditional love. Nothing about how I love my dog. Unconditional love. You loved me. You loved me. Thanks you for giving me unconditional love. My sweet guy, you filled my life in ways you will never know. You know what, dumbass? Most dogs know. Most dogs pretty much know immediately. I got news for you, folks. Let me just tell you that. I don't want to break the news. Animals, one of the most beautiful things about animals, okay, is they have instincts, and they follow them. Humans have instincts too, but most of the time, humans don't. They don't listen to that little voice or that little feeling or that weird feeling that they get, and a lot of times they ignore it for so many other reasons because humans are way more complex. Animals, though, they get an instinct, and they feel it, and they know it, and they know it right off the bat, okay? If he actually loved you, or you loved him, he would know it in an instant. My sweet guy, you filled my life in so many ways you will never know. If you had a dog that actually loved you, you would know. That they already know. And then this fucking yatch writes, as ever, scheissmeist. As ever. I love you. I love you, guy. Anything. As ever, Meghan. She's signing it like she's penning a letter to the dog. I love you, my sweetheart. Anything. I could say so many things, folks. I don't want to get emotional here or whatever. But you see what I'm saying? As ever, Meghan. As ever. What the hell does that even mean? You absolute kook stick of a creature. This has gone kind of long. Hell, I don't even know if this is gonna work. I'll do the video. I'll review the video in another one because I'm sure that's gonna put me in another great mood. Anyways, folks, you stuck it out this long. Don't forget, who loves you, baby? All right, y'all be good.
Who loves you, baby? You're beautiful.